All right, welcome back, welcome back. Today, I'm going to share a very simple breakfast, but very nutritious and very good for diabetes and very good for fasting. Now, the reason I try to show, no matter how simple the breakfast is or simple the meal is, people with diabetes are constantly looking for good meals to eat that will not spike their blood sugar. And they also want to know what will spike their blood sugar. So whenever I see opportunity to present any one of those, I'm going to present it because it's going to help someone to identify a meal. And as you know, my discovery in my life is my combinations that makes a difference. Not necessarily what I'm eating, but how I'm eating it. Because I realize all food is good for you, but how you eat it is what destroys your body and destroys your organs. So this morning, my simple breakfast is an egg omelette I made with some peppers, but these are not hot peppers. They are some peppers I grow in my yard, and they make my omelette have little red spikes in it, and they're very sweet, but they're just slightly hot. And there's some cucumbers. Again, I grow cucumbers in my yard, so there's my cucumbers in my yard. I have some pumpkin. I didn't grow the pumpkin. I can't get pumpkin to grow at all. I don't know why. It just grows and then dies. But I have pumpkin and spinach, seasoned with garlic and onions and celery and so on. So it's my pumpkins and spinach. And then I have sardines cooked with okras, tomatoes, peppers. And I cook this down and in a little water. And then when it's dried out, I put the olive oil in it so I can get the olive oil too. And then I have some avocado. I had a whole avocado here, but I left it there and half of it I had to throw away. It wasn't good, but I got a nice half still. So this simple meal, again, is sardines cooked with okras and onions and so on, and then the spinach and pumpkin, cucumbers, and the egg, right, and the egg omelette. So this, I believe, is going to be a good meal. I don't see this spike in my blood sugar because since my experimenting, I've been learning a lot about the combinations. So I'm getting pretty good at the combinations. I'm actually able to eat all day most of the time and keep my blood sugar under 110 or sometimes under 100 all day. And that's what it should be. When I go out to eat is most of the time I'm spiking now or when I try something new. But when I use my experience, I'm able to maintain a really normal blood sugar. And which is what diabetics are looking for, to eat healthy, eat good, and maintain blood sugar. Here you would see this meal is so good. I know it's good, but again, I can be wrong, okay? Because the body reacts differently at different times, different in the state of the body. But this is going to help me also fast. So this is a good weight loss meal also, because this meal, we're not gaining any weight with this meal. Since you're not spiking insulin, this shouldn't spike the insulin, so it shouldn't spike the blood sugar. It shouldn't foster weight gain. See? And the avocado gives you the potassium, it gives you omega-3, it gives you other things. And the potassium helps the body not to store fat. So when the potassium helps the body, the insulin, to store sugar if it's excess, keep it as sugar and use it quickly instead of storing it as fat. So I would not gain weight with this food. Actually, you'll lose weight with this meal. So this is a very, very good combination, I think. Very simple, but very good. Now, before I go on to eat it, I tested my blood sugar this morning already, my fasting blood sugar, because I haven't eaten anything for the morning yet. This is my first meal. Take this out of here. This is my first meal. So, and I'm starting at 92. So my fasting blood sugar is 92, which is where I want it to be, between 70 and 100. And I'm in the right place. So I'm going to eat my simple, beautiful looking breakfast. And in an hour and a half, I'll check it to see if it was as good as I think it was. And I'll share it with you. But look at it. It's beautiful. I mean, the colors and the nutrition here is fantastic. And to eat something like this and don't get any high blood sugar spikes is pretty good. You see? So you keep your mind at ease, you keep your body at ease, you keep your life at ease, you keep your pressure low, you keep your stress level low, and you eat like this, you're going to recover from any kind of a sickness you have, basically, as far as I'm concerned. Because I have been doing fantastic with everything else. My medication went from like how much bottles to like, I'm taking 1.5 of medication now, one medicine and 1/2 of one. That's it. And I think I need to get off that last metformin, half of metformin, because with my blood sugar being staying under 100 all the time, I don't think I need it. So I'm glad your doctor told me when I'm ready, just stop. So I had my physical and he said stop. So if I want to. But anyway, I'm keep monitoring for a little while again before I decide to do that. So let me go ahead and enjoy my breakfast, and I'll be back in an hour and a half to let you know how this combination work out, okay? See you in a bit. All right. Well, it's been an hour and a half, and I always thank you for waiting to see. Well, you don't have to wait that much because I put the video together so you can see right away, but it's kind of fun to think that you were waiting to see my results. I was a little surprised. I expected it to be good. I know it's going to be good, but it was better than I expected. So I said, I'm going to take this twice. So I took it again, took my blood test sugar again to make sure it's accurate and make a mistake. And I started off at 92 when I had this breakfast, and it was 87 when I took the first test. And I just take a second test and it's 92. So 87, 92, that means I didn't make a mistake, it's accurate. So that food did not even lift my blood sugar any. It didn't raise my blood sugar at all. Now, mind you, we didn't have any, the only food that had really carbs in there was the pumpkin. The pumpkin had about 9 grams of carbs. So I think I got enough sugar in that meal to maintain my sugar level. But as you see, it's a beautiful meal. It was tasty, healthy. The amount of nutrition I get out of that meal was very, very good. Look at any of those ingredients in that meal, and look up on the internet, look up nutritious facts, and you see how healthy they are. And yet, I didn't pump a bunch of sugar in my body. And I pumped enough in there so the pancreas would get enough sugar to feed the cells in my body to give me the energy I need to go on. Right? So that was a good meal. Simple, but good. So yeah, for diabetics, we can eat well, we can eat simple, yet complex, yet beautiful. And my target is always under 140. You can be, like I say, it could be under 180, but under 140 is normal. And to be under 100 is beautiful. To eat a whole plate of food like that and stay under 100. So if I can do it, you can do it. That's not only maintaining low blood sugar, but maintaining good body weight, which leads to maintaining good blood pressure, which also maintaining good cholesterol and no heartburn. That's a beautiful thing. So anyway, continue to eat well, continue to come back and see what I'm eating, learn a few things and share a few things, and let's see, we can get rid of diabetes, we can control it. There's too many people with diabetes in the world. And if you don't have diabetes, eat like this so you don't get diabetes. Like I always say, my wife don't have diabetes and she eat what I eat. And the good thing is when I was eating bad, she didn't eat what I eat. So she saved herself by not destroying her body like I did. But anyway, what she's doing now with what I do, and I'm thankful that she didn't eat what I eat, and now we're both eating the same thing and healthy. So come on back and see what Bigo is doing. Subscribe, share. I enjoy doing this, and I pray it's helping, okay? Let me know if it's helping you, okay? Blessings, blessings. I love you. Bye, and have a healthy, beautiful life.